Welcome back. It is week 2 of Pantry Challenge, and so far this week has been crazy. I've been doing a lot of making breakfast. I had recorded it one day, so I will show you that in just a bit. But I've made breakfast a few times. We have now used up all of the sausage pancakes. There's still one pancake that didn't have a sausage left. I've used up the tater tots. I've used up the chicken nuggets. And gosh, I have to think through. We've basically just been making breakfast really quickly on the stove and then making chicken nuggets and french fries in the air fryer. It's been a crazy week, so there hasn't really been any cooking. So let me bring you back and show you us making breakfast again. I'm still working away on this sprinkles thing. Here's what these are looking like. I kind of have some finished products. It's not a full set yet. And then this is my next tester to get all of these. But I think I forgot to mention last week that this is how I'm using those egg whites that were from the freezer. So we are also using something up. And I'm not going to use these because it was raw egg whites and I just thought I can't. I will make some with meringue powder instead. So for now, these ones were all just practice and to get, look at those little ghosts. And to get the designs nailed down. But these are so cute. Everything's a disaster right now. Like all of this, my stove is a disaster. My counter's a disaster. I really need to give the whole kitchen a good clean. I'm going to get some breakfast made up. I am making breakfast again. I'm using up the rest of these hash browns. I've got the hash browns in here. I need to thaw them out a little bit. And then I might use the rest of this as well. When I made this the other day, I made this in the AI recipes video. I used all of these and I could only eat 1.5. So I might not use all of them. I might keep some in case we want to just microwave them later. Got the eggs out, so that means this will be used or almost all the way used. So we are doing really well using things up. And for those of you following along, I have been working on the sprinkles. I now have 2 complete sets and I still need to clean the counters off, but these are not ones that we're going to eat. These are just ones that I'm using for test. Here's the sets. We've got a complete set here of Halloween, and then we've got a complete set here of shapes, and I am working on a Christmas one, and then I'm going to call this project complete. You guys, it has been such a crazy week. I don't think I've been this busy in a long time, and it's all something that I'm doing to myself. I've decided to start up my neighborhood sourdough classes again, but then like not just sourdough, but like let's broaden it. Haven't fully come up with any ideas yet, but so many different things that we can do. So that's what I've been focused on this week. And of course, I do work full-time, so those 2 things, I have not been cooking. So I did feed my starter, and the last time I fed my starter, I didn't actually make anything, so I put it in the fridge, and I fed the whole thing. And now I have so much starter, and I don't think I'm gonna have a whole ton of people at the first class. So I gotta think through what to do with all the starter. So I'm gonna get 50 grams in here. I'm going to make up 2 loaves of bread. Today is Friday. The class is on Sunday. Yes, class is on Sunday. So this is going to be the loaf that I have out for people to taste. I'm gonna get 350 grams of water. Ooh, the air fryer is ready. I'm also, guys, I'm just making those Just Bare chicken nuggets, and I'm gonna put them on a tortilla. Let me get those. I gotta say, it's been super helpful having that because I've been eating through the things that I cooked last week, and I restocked the freezer meals with, which was super convenient. I'm anticipating that next week won't be as busy. This week, I was doing the sprinkles too. I've kind of stopped on the sprinkles. I got done. Oh, I'll show you. Just a second. Let me do this. I need 500 grams of flour. Can't see this. I'm going to make 2 loaves. This is going to be the loaf that I share with everybody. Well, I mean, I might share both, but the other loaf's going to be an experiment. So if it doesn't turn out, then I'm not going to share it. Oops. Yeah, we're good. $4.89. $5.01. And I'm going to use a different kind of flour for the other one. So let's get this one mixed up. I haven't made just like a rustic loaf in so long. I'm actually really excited to be doing that again. I have so many ideas with the neighborhood. This is my favorite time of year. I feel like I'm doing all the things. My neighbors are like, where have you been? I'm like, well, it hasn't been my favorite time of year, so I haven't been around. You know, I think I did already show you the sprinkle stencils. We are working on, well, my husband's working on building a rack where I can have them dry out and not be exposed to all the cats. So I kind of stopped and we're waiting on that piece. Okay, so this is done. I'm going to set it to the side. I will cover it, but it's a good place to keep my Danish dough whisk. Get out another bowl. So I think I'm going to go 300 instead of 350 for the water. Oh, I forgot the... Okay, 303. I'm actually going to take this and put it back in here because I want to do the starter first. And I want to not have to try to take starter out of water because that just doesn't seem very easy. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Get that water in. So what I'm doing, we're doing a pantry challenge thing. This is the apple chili jam. Now I've done many loaves with onion jam in them and I love it. So I figured perhaps we could do the same with apple chili jam. So let's get this in here. Ooh, that smells good. That doesn't smell very chili-like, so I might add some extra chili flakes. Guys, I couldn't find it. They're called red pepper flakes, and I was looking in the C's. Yeah, because... So this has shredded apple and the chili in it. I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Get a spoon. I'm hoping this is going to be a little bit sweet and a little bit spicy, because there's a lot of sugar in here with the jam. And then I will add the salt when I do stretch and folds. I'm excited for this experiment. Alright, I'm going to do 500 grams, and then I might need to add some extra flour because I don't know how much that just added. All of that jam. This is very full. And this is bread flour, so double experiment, a different flavor and different flour. $4.61. $5.02. Okay. And you guys, with these chickens, I'm just going to make the same old thing that I always make, is them with some lettuce and tomato. I still have lettuce in the fridge. Hopefully it's not bitter. It might be bitter, but I do have some fresh tomatoes from the garden. I did a big harvest, which you'll see on Saturday. And I even went out since then. So a little sneak peek is I didn't harvest all the pears, but I went out and I harvested the rest of the pears. And I have a huge project I'm looking over at, and I'm like, I gotta figure out what to do with all of them. I don't think this is going to need any more liquid because I had only put 303 instead of 350. Then I added the jam, and this is about exactly the texture that I would want it to be. Perfect. Well, is it a little stickier? Yeah, it's probably a little stickier than typical, but I think we're gonna be okay. Gonna set these back on the counter. I'm debating on if I want to put this back in a jar, and I think I'm just gonna leave it in here and stick it in my fridge. And then tomorrow I'll need to feed some of it. And then maybe I'll make some discard things. Or maybe I'll leave it in the fridge, because in a few weeks I have people coming again, and then I'll need a bunch, so nothing wrong with having a larger amount than normal in my fridge. I have 4 minutes until the timer is done over there and the chicken's done. I've been noticing since I've been so busy that I'm kind of just snacking. Like when I get so hungry, I'll just eat the littlest bit just to like check the box. But I'm like, maybe I should actually cook something. Okay. This is the first garden tomato of the year. All of my cherry tomatoes didn't grow, so the Romas are all we've got, and I'm excited to try them. I don't know if this is the new variety of Romas or my old variety of Romas, because I got a little mixed up in which things grew and which didn't. The only thing is it's not cold. Oh, it's amazing. It's been the summer of this, whatever we would call this. Okay, get some tomatoes. Let's see if this lettuce is bitter. Oh no, well, it's good enough for me. It might be a smidgen on the bitter side, but that's fine. Hi Lola, just a second. I forgot cheese. All the cheese is frozen, but I think we'll be okay with, I think it'll like thaw out as soon as I get the chicken on it. It rolled away. I'm not gonna be able to close it. I can just see it now. Take that little one. Okay. That's going to be lunch. That'll be, I'll probably have to eat a few of them and then try to roll it together. These both need to sit here, and I didn't put the lids tightly down on anything, even the one going in the fridge. They are just lightly there. These are my 5 zucchini that I have to chop up and put in the freezer. The 2 little tomatoes, which need to go in the fridge. The only reason those are in the fridge is because that's how I like them. Okay, and then I'm working on this project. This is just a little bit of grapes. I'm trying to get them off. That's as long as it took me from, what was I doing? Toasting something. And then these are not all of the pears from the tree, but these are some of the pears from the tree, plus those ones over there. So some of them, these ones were the ones that I had pulled first, so I just took them out and then I ran out of room. I was able to get all of these grapes taken off the vine. I realized that I was watching something. I decided to sit for a little bit and I was like, I can do this while sitting and watching something. So I did that. It made me think about puzzles. It's almost puzzle season again. I love doing puzzles any time of year, but the fall is just, you know, it's my time. And I realized that I mentioned breakfast. This is what I've been doing a lot. This is the wheat sourdough that I decided I probably won't make again. And I've been toasting it and then putting cream cheese on it, and it's actually really good that way. I still won't make it again, but I am going through it, which is a plus. Okay, I have done 3 stretch and folds total. I did add the salt. It's now time to shape these, get them in the bannetons, and then I will let them sit out for a few hours. It's only 5 o'clock, and then I will put them in the fridge overnight. I'm going to start by just getting these floured with a little bit of rice flour. And these are silicone bannetons. It's just one less thing to have to wash. Okay, that one's good. I am not making the little mini loaves for my sourdough class anymore. I don't know if you remember from last year. I made a bunch of little mini ones and that was really cute and a lot of fun, but it just makes it a lot harder and having to like manage the oven or the stove, oven, when people are over. So instead of scoring mini loaves in the class, we will be feeding starters. Okay. You know, it's been a long time since I've done this. I still feel some of that salt. Truth be told, I didn't remember the salt until the last time. I did put a reminder in my phone, but I wasn't looking at my phone. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. It's not even like breaking. Amazing. This is beautiful. I have the camera on in case you don't want to be in it. I think my counter's a little wet there. Maybe I'll go here. There we go. Here's some good tension. Oh, that's so satisfying. Okay, take that, stick it like this. We will add flour over the top once we do the other one. This one is stickier. Hey, Milo. I'm not the best with a higher hydration dough, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm going to do this until I feel like it's tight. It's still pretty loose, so I want it to get a little bit tighter in there. Okay. Okay, let's get, I guess I didn't need to close that before, some rice flour on the top of them. The whole goal is that we don't want it to stick. Okay. Okay, these are going to sit on the counter for a few hours and then I will put them in the fridge overnight and we will bake them tomorrow. Okay, these have been in the fridge overnight. They're looking great. I'm going to tip them out. I just cleaned my counter, but that's all right. Get some of this flour out of the way. And we're going to score them. I think I'm just gonna go straight down the center twice. And maybe do boop, 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 boop. Okay, 5 more degrees. I guess I don't need any more flour. Let's get the other one ready. And you know what? I think it is gonna need a little bit of flour down here. Oops. There we go. That's better. Let's do. Okay, let's get out the Dutch ovens. I'm gonna go this one in here. Ooh. Okay, I just took these out of the oven. It'll be many hours before I can try them. This one is our apple chili jam. This is our regular, and it's kind of funny. I scored them the exact same way. Everything was the same, except for this one was more hydrated. This one's way more flat, and I think it's because this is such a big pot compared to this. So this one's really heavy, this one's really light. I like this one a lot better. I might get rid of that and get another one of those. I'm thinking about it, because also that just seems so dangerous and I don't use it. I've learned I am not a cast iron girly. So I can't wait to try these, but ours it will be. Look at how beautiful this loaf is. I've got to say, this is one of the prettiest loaves I've made. It's a little dark on the bottom, but that always happens. Let's see. Oh, it's so soft. Beautiful. Okay, look at that crumb shot. Okay, I wonder how this is going to taste. This is the apple chili jam. Oh, I'm excited. Should I put butter on it? Probably. Okay, let's see. It has a mild sweet flavor. I didn't get any of the chili in that bite. Texture is great. I'd say this is delicious. It doesn't have a lot of chili flavor. Mild sweet. I do really like it. The other one I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna cut it open until tomorrow because it's for the sourdough class, but I'm going to slice some of this up, get it packaged, probably eat a bunch of it, and we have some fresh sourdough bread for the next few days. I'm so happy about that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and haven't yet, please subscribe. We'd love to see you. I will leave a link to week 1 of the Pantry Challenge over here, and I'll leave another fun video for you here. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.